My name is Rea, and I design video games at a company called Big Fish in Seattle. I was going to school in Montana when I had my accident. I was snowboarding in the backcountry, and unfortunately there wasn't enough snow cover, and I ended up tumbling down a boulder field and I broke my neck. I'm a C5, C6 quadriplegic, and I've been that way for about 17 years now. My life in between the accident and the time that Titus came in was really a period where I had to reinvent myself. You know, it was a hard time. I suffered from depression and just a lot of, I think, questions that I'm sure most people in my position have about their life and all the changes that they've gone through. So what I was really hoping for in a service dog was, I really wanted, you know, that companionship that you get from a dog, a friend. But also I had heard that service dogs offer something extra, and that's they help enable you with greater independence. And I wanted that. I wanted to strike out on my own, and I thought that maybe if I got a service dog that it could help me reach that independence that I was striving for. Prior to getting Titus, you know, I had to rely on other people for, you know, if I would drop something, for instance, I'd have to ask somebody at work to pick it up, and that's okay. The people I work with are great, and they're really understanding, but I don't necessarily want to always have to be asking people to do stuff for me, and I want to be able to do it on my own. And if I can have Titus do it for me, that's even better. Titus does a lot of things for me on a daily basis. The most common would probably be retrieval type tasks, which is great because he does it quite naturally and quite eagerly. But he also does other things. He can open doors, and really doors of all kinds. He's a great icebreaker. I've met a lot of people because of him. When I start a conversation with a total stranger, it's not really about my disability, which is the thing that makes us different. It's about Titus, which is something that we can have in common, and that's really a beautiful thing. Wow, he's really a dynamic personality. You know, first he's very loyal and loving, and precocious, kind-spirited person, I would say. I think of him as a person because he does have such a dynamic and robust personality. You know, he's really kind of my best friend, I guess. Titus has helped me do some things that I don't think I maybe would have without him. He really gets me out of the house, whether I want to or not, because I feel like I kind of owe it to him a little bit. You know, he's happy to be with me and doing what I'm doing, but I know that he'd be happier out chasing a ball or going for a walk in the park. I knew that getting a service dog was going to make me more independent, but I didn't really know how and in what ways. After I got Titus, I ended up moving out of my parents' house about 6 months later, and it just opened up a whole new world for me of opportunities and meeting new people, going new places, and you know, Titus was a key part of that. You know, it's hard to say what it would have been like without him. You know, I may still have done some of those things, but they certainly wouldn't have been the same. And having had him by my side, I feel like we have had so many great shared experiences that I will treasure forever. It's hard to put into words all the things he's done for me.